welcome here. We're going to take you into the ensuite now, so come along and I'll give you a little context of what we're looking at. So we wanted this to kind of feel like a hotel vibe. So this is actually like, we call it like the junior suite. It's an area where we can relax and chill out, watch TV or read. And it's actually part of the master bedroom, which is part of the ensuite as well. So you can come around here. All right, so as you can see, just to keep the congruency of the design elements throughout the home, we went with a his and hers design. And so there's a his and hers closet, his and hers vanity, and even a his and hers shower area, which is a marble shower that wraps around and is joined in the middle. So one of the things that we included here is we wanted these to be standalone furniture style pieces. And so we wanted to use like furniture feet. But one of the things that we ran into is often when people would use these furniture feet, it would be like a dust collector underneath and it would go all the way back to the wall. So Kitchen Art Design integrated a backstop that's about a foot back where you can run a Swiffer up against and clean it properly without having to go all the way to the back of the cabinet. And Jeff will explain about centering these units and the work that goes into that during the design stage.
Okay, things we've got to really take into consideration, and Ian will admit to this, as far as plumbing locations to make sure your water, your P-traps, all that stuff is in the proper spaces. And then also where light fixtures are going to go. So we find out, okay, folks, what are you using for light fixtures? So once we find that out, we know that there's going to be sconce locations that have to be taken into consideration. So that's something we had to implement, and that's something we did. So it's got to be the same on both sides. Even when it comes to light switches, when it comes to electrical plugs, things like that, we all got to make sure, that it's all going to work fine.
We also included kitchen art early because this was an exterior wall, and so we couldn't run the plumbing through the wall part. It had to come through the floor. And since we wanted to use and have lots of drawers on these units, the plumbing needed to come up in the exact location. And so together with Jeff, we mapped out exactly where the plumbing would come out of the floor. And that was done during framing stage to make sure that this unit would be centered and matching that one and have the right space off the wall so it looks like a furniture piece.
Well, Ian, here we are. After it's all said and done, you're happy?